Got it. So even though it says preparing live stream, I recognized the last times that we are immediately there. Reject all. Got it. Okay. Good. So hello everyone. Luis and we are here again. Unfortunately, today we have to go without Alberto as he is currently traveling, but we will still do our best, right, Luis?
Absolutely. Good afternoon, Gym Network family. Good afternoon, Gym Street family.
Good afternoon. And I'm just now typing here, hello everyone, : D, which is supposed to be a smiley. Okay. It turns it into one. So we have our mods with us here already in the chat, covering your questions. Shama is with us. Good day. Good to see you all here. And I will keep a close eye on the chat because last week we received 1 or 2 complaints that there were some questions that remained unanswered, and that was due to the fact that we somehow just overlooked them. So sorry about that. Hopefully it's not going to happen again. So yeah, either one of us, either myself or Luis, is always going to have a look at the chat while the other is talking. So Luis, do you want to give us a quick agenda for what we're going to go through today? Which topics?
No, actually, let's look at everything that we spoke about on the chat group that you sent, the migration, and then we are going to talk about, firstly, we'll look at migration issues, and then we'll look at the high transaction fees, and then we'll look at the algorithm mistake for the GymNet token, and then fourthly, we'll look at the users about the more information regarding the buyback program. Okay, so these are the main things that we're going to look at, and we have exciting news that we had the listing of GymNet token on L-Bank, so we are going to talk about that more. So stay tuned as we proceed with our AMA session. So if you've got a question, please type. You can type it on the comment section, number 1, or you can drop it on our Telegram channel. We've got our moderators there that will assist to put them here on YouTube. And not only that, as you are on this call today, please make sure that you subscribe. Just press that subscribe button and click the thumbs up button. And not only that, and share this AMA session with as many people as you can.
Yes, that's a good one. And since you just mentioned the subscribe button, what I would love our attendees to do is to not go there now, but make sure that you also subscribe to our new Gym Street YouTube channel. As we have 2 platforms, it also makes sense to run 2 YouTube channels, so we can, share the Gym Street related content over there on that new one. And YouTube requires you to have at least 100 subscribers so that you can change your link description, right? So if you look at it now, it's youtube.com/ and then a weird, letters, numbers combination that we cannot change into youtube.com/gymstreet unless we have at least 100 subscribers. So therefore, it will be great for you guys to keep subscribing to our new Gym Street YouTube channel. Okay, some of the things that you just mentioned, Luis, what I want to say about those, wait a second, let me bring that up here again. Yeah, so there are some support inquiries. We're getting quite a few of them yet still, although the migration issues, I guess, well, I have to say, I guess we do not know for sure that since we haven't run the numbers, but 99% should be, done and working. There are still some left though, that for some reason can't go through, partly due to the last step that has been mentioned here, that the same amount of GymNet tokens that you still have in your wallet cannot be swapped into the new version 2 tokens because of some weird, I don't know what error that the amount of tokens that you have in your wallet doesn't match the amount of tokens that PancakeSwap thinks you should have in your wallet, right? I don't know how to put that in better words here. And these are things, though, that please understand, Louis and I are not deep into the technical aspects, so we may not be able to answer those questions specifically, in particular right here today. However, what we can do, and that's I think what we should get started with at first, is to share with you guys a way how to get support, right? I think it hasn't gotten through yet. It's probably a good idea also to prepare another post about this and share in the groups, so that everybody is aware that we do actually have a support. But it is a little bit hidden. I get that. So let me go ahead here and share my screen. So you should now see our Gym Network website here, right? And if you scroll all the way here to the bottom, what you will find is a link that says support. And when you click on that, it first takes you to our Git book. So where you get some, general information, some warnings that you should never take advice, from any people who are contacting you. So the general, do your own research and don't trust anyone, basically, especially not in the crypto space. Always make sure that it's someone trustworthy. And even if our mods, they shouldn't be contacting you, you should contact them in the first place. And when you do so, also double, triple, I don't know how many times, check that it's really them. So go through the members list in our official groups, see who is admin, and if it's Shamsi or Salto Palto, who are among the mod admins in the group, that it's really them, because we've seen people copy their Telegram accounts and even their usernames, and they only add one letter at the end, for example, so that it's very difficult to distinguish if it's them or not. And I get it that some people who may not be paying, very close attention may eventually get scammed. And please double check everything, especially when it comes to sharing your wallet address and information like that we do need you to share with us in order to be able to look into your particular issues. So therefore, it's very important that you do your due diligence on your end. So I think now I have told you in 100 sentences that you can read here in 5 sentences. And up here, you find our support email address. Yes, we do have an email address that you can write to and ask them to help you. And exactly that's what we want to encourage you to do. However, there are a few rules that you should follow in order to make your support request work out fine and smoothly, so that there's not many emails having to go back and forth until you get help here. So a few things that you should know in advance. So when you send an email to support@gymnetwork.io, please share all the relevant information regarding your support request. So number one, that's your wallet address. As I just said, it's important that you share your wallet address so that they can look into your specific issue, what's happening on your wallet when you interact with our platform. So therefore, number one, we need your wallet address. Number two, a specific, clear description of what the issue is exactly. So describe it in 1 or 2 sentences and make sure that you get very clear about it, okay? So try to describe it, let's say, to a 3-year-old and make them understand. I'm exaggerating a little bit. Of course, the support staff, they should know better than a 3-year-old, but sometimes if you just give them some brief, words and, oh, I cannot log in, or I don't know what, then for them it's like, what's exactly happening there now? So wallet address, clear description, and together with that clear description, make 2 or 3 screenshots, or maybe 1 or 2 will also do, but make a few screenshots and attach them to your email that show, the error messages, so that they can also have a better understanding of what's happening on your end. And then what's also very helpful, if you share the device that you're using, if it's an iPhone or an Android device, or if you're on laptop or Mac, and which browser that you're using. Because we've seen that Chrome behaves differently from Safari browser, for example. Mac OS behaves differently than Windows. You know, MetaMask as a Chrome browser is extension. It's different than Brave browser, or I don't know what. And then again, if you're on iPhone or Android, it's yet different again. And if you're using Trust Wallet on an iPhone, it's not the same as Trust Wallet on an Android. So share that specific information. I just recap: wallet address, clear description of your issue, screenshots, device, and which browser that you're using. 5 things. And I guess that we're also going to make a post about this, right, Luis? And share with the groups regularly that information. Maybe our mods, you can also go ahead and write these things down and prepare something to help us out here, so that we make it easier also for you guys, since many people are still using the Telegram groups as support chats, which they're actually not. So send your requests right here to support@gymnetwork.io following these rules. Okay, next what we have here is more information about the buyback program. Well, I've also seen that, right, Luis? Many people have been asking, like, hey,
Yeah.
already sold 9,000 pieces of land, and why is no buyback happening? Well, it is happening. However, remember, and now let me come over here and share that one particular slide again with you. And let me remind you that we have what we call the linear algorithm that's used for the buyback and burn program, meaning that if we make 2 million in sales from NFTs, and 10 to 15%, depending on if it's, you know, coming from land sales or miner sales, is going into either well, both Gymnet and VBTC token, but not all of it at once. So if it's 10% from 2 million, we're talking 200,000, but we're not going to buy Gymnet tokens for $200,000 and burn them at one day. Instead, $200,000 will be divided into 365 days. And every day we're going to purchase 2,000 divided by 365, whatever. Maybe you want to type in the calculator real quick. I cannot calculate it that fast myself. Whatever amount that is going to be purchased every day and burned. However, as sales keep coming in day by day by day, it also means, of course, that the purchase amount, the buyback amount on a daily basis will increase over time. As you can see here in this example table that we've put together, to make it easier on that slide, we've, you know, acted as if this were happening on a monthly basis. Actually, this is happening on a daily basis, all right? But the idea, the mechanism, it's still the same, only that it's happening more frequently. And that's also why you're not going to see an immediate effect out of it. So give it some time for more sales to come in, so that we can add up, you know, so the daily buyback power adds up over time. And the idea is not to make this a one-time event, to let the price, you know, skyrocket so everybody can sell into and then it comes back down immediately, but instead make this a long-term stabilizing mechanism that has a long-term stabilizing effect for our token price. And again, we've shared that information also. Luis, could you please recap? Remember what we talked about, that it's not about the token price per se. So what we are offering here, it's a platform with certain products that have, you know, that you can earn rewards from. But then it's not about, you know, making the token price go up and up and up so that you can sell your rewards and sell your rewards. Of course, you want to sell your rewards, and that's also part of the game. However, it's not all about, you know, the price of Gymnet and the price of VBTC, but rather it's about what you can do with these tokens to make use of them as a utility token within our ecosystem. So if you could just elaborate a little bit more on this, as we, you know, remember during our last team session, this was also something that we've discussed quite a bit. And just explain to the people one more time that that they shouldn't focus only on the token price, but pay more attention or understand the value of the platform that we're creating here, and that the token, it's actually going to be, I mean, it already is to a certain extent, but it's going to more and more become a utility token to get more and more benefits out of Gym Network and Gym Street.
Absolutely. Thank you, Timo. As you've already mentioned, Gym Network is product and services focused network, meaning that we are bringing services that will enable you to create those streams of passive income in the DeFi space and the metaverse opportunities. So right now, what we have our vault where you are able to deposit your crypto assets and earn rewards from Gym Network. Okay, so our main focus as a company is to offer or to produce or to bring in the marketplace the best DeFi products and services in order for you to continue to make or create that passive income without having a stress to say, where can I get this and how can I do this? So Gym Network is a stream it's a network that is created to enable you to find a lot of services of DeFi and in the metaverse, whereby you are able to utilize those. So that's very important, that's key. And the token, yes, is there, but the main focus of the company is to enable you as an investor, as a community member, as a crypto enthusiast, as someone that wants to be in the forefront in the metaverse establishment. We are offering these services and products to you, so you are able to utilize them. So right now we have the vault that is there, and people are making their own, they're receiving their rewards instead of keeping their crypto assets in their wallets or in their in the exchanges. They have deposited them here in order to keep generating rewards. Number two, you are able to do yield farming, and you are able to even make more money or make more or create more passive income through this opportunity. It's a service. Number three, we have a single pool where you are able to deposit your GymNet tokens in order to even earn more rewards, to receive more rewards from Gym Network. Not only that, the most exciting part that we have, yes, we'll have all these other products in one platform, meaning that Gym Network is more like, is created to be a hub. That's the brainer's idea of Alberto, to say, I want to make a platform that is easily accessible to a newbie, to someone that has been in the market, and someone that says, I am a pro, okay? So it is created to accommodate everyone from a newbie to a pro, and at the same time, enabling you to have easily accessibility to all these DeFi products that Gym Network is bringing on board. So not only that, we have one of the amazing opportunity, which is the Gym Street, that is there to enable you to position yourself to be a step ahead in terms of the new development that is the metaverse. I don't know if you are aware. I was reading today, it made me jump. Let me tell you, I was reading this today and I couldn't stop. I kept jumping, I kept singing, and I kept shouting because this is exciting. If you haven't positioned yourself, you are still early. It's the opportunity for you to do this. So we have an exciting product that is just recently launched, which is Gym Street, our virtual land, the metaverse. The metaverse. Why is this so exciting to me? It's exciting to me because South Korea government has already positioned itself by even putting a budget of over $140 million on building their own metaverse ecosystem, right? So not only that, there's one thing that I noted in this article. It says the country's government is now preparing a metaverse industrial promotion law. What does that say? What does this mean to you and me? All right. It says that, okay, if there are government authorities that are already positioning themselves, it's an opportunity for me to be a step ahead and position yourself for this wonderful technology that is buzzing, that is, it's not just hyping, but it's a reality. It's something that is far much bigger than Bitcoin, based on the comments and all other the investors. All right. So right now, it's exciting because we have a product which is Gym Network, Gym Street with the metaverse, whereby you'll be able to participate in this. You can buy the virtual land and not only buy it, and you will have the opportunity to participate in our NFT mining program in order to receive even more rewards. Not only that, imagine if you had an opportunity to have land in Wall Street. Imagine if you had an opportunity some centuries back ago to buy land at Wall Street. So today you have an opportunity to buy a land in this metaverse, Gym Street, which is the Wall Street of the metaverse. So Timo, that's why it's so exciting for me, because it shows that it's not just a buzz, it's not just an internet talk, but this is an opportunity that is here to change people's lives, not just by looking at money, but looking at the value that is bringing in our generation and in our space right now. So that's exciting for me, Timo.
Definitely. Well, thanks for sharing that with us. Let me go ahead and end here my PowerPoint, because it doesn't really allow me to jump back and forth between different windows that I have open here, and see in the chat if anyone has added something while you were talking here. Your wallet address. Okay, yeah, Salto Palto, thank you for sharing again that information, how to contact support. What I've been doing here, Luis, while you were talking about the great, trend that's ahead and how to get in early about the metaverse. And every time I hear you guys talk about it, it reinforces also my own belief that this is really something where we now have the chance to be among the very early adopters. And the good thing now is, and this example that you just shared with us here, it's not only like it may be something that may happen in the future, it's already happening, right? Yes, and we're witnessing it. So all these examples like Meta, Microsoft, NVIDIA, where they're getting together and they're creating a metaverse standard, right? So so that everyone's on the same base to build things within the metaverse. And they wouldn't be doing this if this wasn't something that they were serious about, right? And then now the next thing, even governments are already getting prepared. And now with Gym Street, the thing is that we are the first ones, and I mean, I would go so far as to say that we are the first ones to enter this specific niche of a financial metaverse. So we're not doing like Sandbox, Decentraland, and all these great metaverses that are already out there where you can, dive into and have lots of fun. And stores and people, businesses who want to offer their products are also going to go there, as we know that even a bank has already opened a branch in Decentraland. However, if you knew as a bank that there is a metaverse specifically designed for financial offers, financial products, financial companies, well, where would you decide to place your branch, right? And we know already with L Bank, who has already reserved their land within Gym Street, they're the first to take that step. And now it's up to us, right, to keep on marketing, to keep on spreading the word. And you have the chance to participate in this entire process by also earning commissions while spreading the word. So we're not only doing this on our own behalf, we're offering everyone who wants to get in now to take up your opportunity of this very early chance to also earn together with us along the way. And the earlier you get in, the better your chances, to make much bigger earnings. And one thing I want to bring up here, as I was browsing through the slides, Luis, while you were talking, is this one.
Yeah.
Let me find it again right here. Okay. The single pool. Alberto calls this the pillar of the system. Now, why is that? Let's bring this up again. Now, we have the vault, we have the farm, and we have the single pool. Now, the single pool, it's not only to unlock your affiliate ranks. Of course, this is one of the functionalities that it has, one of the utilities. Remember, we talked about GymNet being a utility token, and actually it already is today, because if you want to unlock your affiliate ranks, first of all, you must deposit a certain amount of GymNet worth a certain dollar value into the single pool in order to unlock your affiliate ranks. You can do that without choosing a locking period, just to get your affiliate rank. That's fine. And you then have the option to withdraw your GymNet from the single pool anytime you'd like to do so. However, if you choose to deposit your GymNet tokens in the single pool together with a locking period, so 3 months, 6 months, up to 30 months, you can lock them in the single pool. And then you will not only unlock your affiliate ranks that way, you're also going to receive an APR, or you earn rewards, right? If you choose the locking period, you're also going to get access to the future DAO. So once we start making offering you to participate in the decision-making process as a decentralized autonomous organization, it's also a requirement that you have GymNet locked in the single pool to be able to participate. And then the next thing, and this is really exciting, and again, talking about early adoption, even within GymStreet, we're still at a very early stage, right? We've sold, if you may have well, I can have a quick look, actually, myself, I have it here. Wait a second. I keep losing my mouse pointer. Now that's really something that annoys me every time. Okay, here it is. Now I have it back. Now let's go to GymStreet and let's have a look. Okay, so we're close to 9,000 land parcels that have been sold so far. Remember, when we sold 21,000, so 10%, the price is going from 100 to 116 following our parcel price index. But as you can see here, there's still, some room left, some parcels left to be sold before we sell the entire amount of 210,000. Now, it can happen very fast, once our Asian communities start to take off. They're right now still in the education process, but as we know from the past, once they take off, it happens fast. So now it's still a great time to get in and secure yourself your land parcel. But apart from that, speaking of early adoption, so as you can see here, there's still room left. Now imagine, and now I want to get back here to the slide, talking about the NFT reflection. What does it mean? 5% of all NFT sales from GymStreet flow into the NFT turnover pool. So all the NFTs are purchased with BUSD, be it land parcels, miners, electricity vouchers. Later on, there's going to be repair managers. So every time someone somewhere within GymStreet purchases an NFT, they pay with BUSD, and 5% of that amount is added to that NFT reflection pool. And if you deposit GymNet with a locking period in the single pool, you participate in that reflection pool, meaning you get your share of 5% of the overall NFT sales as they happen day by day. And let me come back here again. there's still some more. Oh, where is that mouse pointer again? Luis, I hate this. And I really do not know why this keeps happening. Yeah, the problem is when I'm on PowerPoint, then it loses my mouse pointer.
This is it, yes.
Yeah, PowerPoint, it's a PITA, you know what that means. Anyways, so there's still some room left here. So if you make your GymNet deposit now in the single pool, not only will you earn GymNet rewards, you will participate in that NFT reflection pool, and everyone who gets it now at this early stage, you participate in all these sales that are yet to come. Now think about this. If you just deposit GymNet in the single pool with a locking period, you get to participate in all the NFT sales. And we're not only talking land sales here. 99% of the time when someone purchases a land parcel, they will put at least one miner, if not 4 miners on their piece of land, because regularly, as you know, we have 4 slots available to put miners on your land parcel. And that's what people want to do. They want to purchase their piece of land. They want to put their 4 miners there to earn the VBTC rewards, or they even upgrade their land. And again, the upgrade, it's also an NFT being. Now, maybe I'm talking something wrong. I'm not 100% sure if the upgrade itself is an NFT sale or not. We would have to clarify that. However, once people upgrade their land parcel, and you could also do that, you're not now able to put not only 4 miners on your land, but up to 10. But I think my dashboard somehow got messed up here. Let me go ahead and refresh it. Yeah, now it's looking better again. So, by the way, talking about support requests, if you see something like that happen, you know, your dashboard shows you some weird numbers, it's actually all the time a front-end issue, right? So what you do, and most times it helps, just refresh your browser or disconnect your wallet, delete the cache, come back to gymstreet.io, reconnect your wallet again, you're good to go. In my case, as you just witnessed live, it was enough to just refresh, and I get shown everything correctly again. So you can update your land parcel and place up to 10 miners there. So as people do that, they will not only purchase 4 miners going on one land parcel, but up to 10. So it's not 4 times $50 that you get to participate in, it's 10 times $50 that you get to participate in. And the rule of thumb, it's simple. The higher your deposit of GymNet in the single pool, and the higher or the longer your locking period, the higher your benefits or your share within the reflection pool. And in this particular account, I am afraid I cannot show you, but I can show you where to find those rewards that you earn. So if you go to Miner Rewards, it takes you to the Gym Network dashboard. And again, for those of you who haven't been here with us last week, Gym Street, Gym Network, they're connected in the back end. We have 2 different front ends, right? We have Gym Network with which is our DeFi platform, but it also contains the affiliate system. Whereas Gym Street, it's the metaverse where you can purchase your NFTs in the form of land and miners, and later on also different other buildings that give you even more benefits and ways to participate in the overall turnover. However, the rewards that you earn are again collected or shown here in your Gym Network dashboard user area, right? So you will have to connect to both websites. And I would also go so far to say that even if it's not necessary, it's a good idea to deposit the minimum amount, which is $25, either $25 worth of BNB or $25 in BUSD. Deposit that in the vault, which is like the minimum that someone must deposit in the vault, for example, to unlock all the functionalities of Gym Network. So also to be able to deposit in the farm and so on. So it's, you know, $25, make that deposit in the vault, and then you have everything at your disposal, or all the functionality fully available. And right here, Miner Rewards, this is where you can see, and in my example wallet here, I've earned so far 2,448 VBTC. Since when is that? Is this the date down here, the 23rd of August? Transaction history, or was that when I claimed the first time? So anyways, you can actually see here how many rewards that you earn per day, 104 or per week, per month, and then it sums it up all the way up, how many rewards that you earn per year. And now this brings us to the next question, which is about the APR. That's also often being confused. People ask, why is the APR going down, even though more users participate and there should be much more buy and burn happening that should drive the price up? Or you even saw the price of VBTC go up. However, at the same time, there were so many more participants to share the available rewards amount, right? So what's happening is every day a fixed amount of VBTC is being generated as rewards and distributed among all the people who have a mining NFT, a virtual miner on their land parcel, or however, every miner, it's distributed among all the miners. And of course, the more miners that you own, the higher your share of the rewards is going to be. But then the APR, it's always calculated based on how much rewards are available and the dollar value, and then how many people have to share it. So that's that. So this APR, it will change, from time to time. So for you, what's important to know is how much do I actually earn on a daily basis? And that's what you can, make your calculations based on. Although this amount, it's also going to fluctuate then if more users, join the platform. But then again, over the long run, the buy and burn mechanism starts to kick in as more and more sales are happening. And every day we keep adding to that linear algorithm, meaning the price will stabilize. So you are going to make your share. And then we start repeating ourselves, but repetition, it's the mother of learning. It's not about the price per se, it's about our vision and of course the use cases that are yet to come that will give the actual value to the tokens. And we talked about one of them, which is the single pool. You can deposit GymNet to participate in the NFT reflection pool. And there's going to be more and more of these use cases to allow you to participate in our entire ecosystem. All right, now let me come back here real quick and have a look at one of the questions from last week that we missed. And that was about buying a bundle to place it wherever I want on the map. Now, this brings us back to Gym Street and the special offers, which are the bundles. Now, remember, at first, it was meant to be like this, that you purchase lands and miners as a bundle together, right? So, for example, the basic bundle that consists of 1 land parcel and 4 miners readily attached to that land. However, it turns out that the more land parcels you have and the more miners that would go on it as a bundle, at some point you exceed the unit limitation that can be handled within one single transaction on the blockchain. And we have exceeded that limit, or we would have exceeded that limit, and therefore needed to change the bundle strategy. So now you can purchase your bundles separately. So you can purchase the land parcels in a bundle and you're still going to get that discount, right? So up to 18% if you choose the 240 parcels bundle. And if you want to place 4 miners on all of your 240 land bundles, land parcels that you get here in the bundle, it would mean, of course, that you need to purchase 4 times the 240 miner bundle, right? So that now you need to make your bundle combination manually by purchasing the land plus 4 times the equivalent miner bundle. Whereas if you go with the 10 parcels bundle, for example, that gives you 8%, you can increase your average discount by then not purchasing 4 times the 10 basic miner bundle, but the 40 basic miner bundle, right? So then you get 10% on the 40 miners, that will allow you to place 4 miners on 10 pieces of land. Okay, and now the question is, why can I not choose where I want my land to be on the map? Well, with the first bundles, it was not possible because since the miners were readily attached and all that, due to technical limitations, again, it had to be like that, or at least that's what the devs said, that it was automatically placed anywhere on the map where there was a free piece of land. Now what you can do, you can go to the map and you can say, okay, I want my land to be, let's say, for example, right here, because, you know, at the beach, this is going to be the beach later on. There will be water here. I want to have these 4 land parcels and see what it does. Automatically, it will detect that this is a 4 parcel bundle, and it will give you the discount of 5% for land parcels. If you only choose 1 land parcel, it's still 100 BUSD. Now, if you choose, let's say, 21, you get the 8% discount, because that's then still the 10 parcel bundle, right? So 10 parcels give you 8% discount. Now, if we go and make it 160, the system automatically calculates the 16% discount. Now, this way, you now have the opportunity or the chance to choose, you know, where you want your land to be on the map, and you will still get the bundle discount that way. Now, this is, of course, somewhat a disadvantage for those who purchased their bundles right at the beginning and they got placed automatically wherever. However, it wasn't planned like this from the beginning, you know, so bear with us in this case. But then this way we could, you know, turn a disadvantage into advantage, allowing you to place your bundles wherever you want them to be on the map. And again, as a reminder, these gray spaces that you see here, like this or this one right here, those are going to be special areas later on in the metaverse, so special business areas. So it may be a good idea, I don't know, just speculating here, but it may be a good idea to, you know, have your pieces of land near to these business areas, because this may be where then most of the business is going to take place later on in the metaverse. All right, so that's that part. And then Osato has asked about the electricity voucher, if it's for each miner or all of them. Now, to answer this question, if you come here to the miners inventory, you see that they have an electricity voucher. This one, it's still valid until the 23rd of October. I think I had already added some here. Down here, there must also be this one, for example, it's valid until the 23rd of September. But you can already see that every single miner has its own electricity voucher. So you must apply the electricity vouchers to every miner. One of them costs 25 BUSD, 0.25 BUSD, so 25 cents, right? And you have to purchase the equivalent amount of vouchers as you have miners. So in my example here, in this account, I have 13 miners. That means I would need to purchase 13 electricity vouchers and then apply them to the miners when they run out of electricity. The repair manager that's also going to come later, they're still at, you know, running at 100%. So this gamification part hasn't been implemented yet, but just, you know, we mentioned the buzzword here. It's about gamification. So you don't just purchase a piece of land, you place your miners there, and then all you would do is come here to your gym network, you know, miner rewards area and click on claim, you know, once a week or so. But you also have to engage, you know, with your miners, engage with your NFTs and keep them running. So it's also kind of like some sort of gamification that's already added here to make it an experience for you guys. And as we move on, and the closer as we get then to the 3D version of our metaverse, which should come in 2024. If we are, if the developers are able to make it in that time, you will then be able to walk into your miners even, right? And apply the electricity from there. Or I don't know what that's going to look like exactly, but it's going to be very exciting. All right, Luis, to give me a little break, and since we're already 45 minutes into this call, actually, let's pass it on back over to you. Have a look in the chat if we missed any questions, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So if you don't have anything else to add here, I would say that we can wrap it up for today. So why don't you just go ahead and do that then?
Absolutely. Thank you, Timo. That was so informative. And if you are on this AMA session, if you've got a question, kindly, we have got 1 more second. You can just type it quickly on the chat box. And with that being said, Timo, thank you so much. As we have spoken about the support, how to get hold of our support team, and we spoke about the land bangles, on how you can purchase them from just by going and selecting the area that you want to buy and get a discount. So all this is it's available for you, and it's available for everyone, any investor, any community member, any participator that wants to be part of what we are building with Gym Street. So thank you so much for coming through today. It seems like do you see any question on your side?
Well, I'm just looking here. The last comment I see, it's from Salto about the rules to contact our support. Let's recap them quickly. So number 1, you will need the wallet address. Number 2, a clear explanation what your problem is. Number 3, provide some screenshots to let the developers know, what's happening on your end, and then share with them which device you're using and which browser exactly.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Timo. Thank you, Gym Network family. That was amazing. And thank you for joining us this Friday. We are looking forward to be with you next week. From Tuesday up to Friday, we do have our daily Zoom calls, depending on your home language. Please check on our Telegram group and get to know even our Linktree. Check all the Zoom call times and based on your language, and kindly join. And we are going to see you again on Friday. So thank you so much, and we're looking forward to seeing you in Gym Street Metaverse. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Luis.